take the lead. Thank you, sir.
Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud
Can you
and
hear me,
clear.
guys? I'm gonna put my camera on. There you go.
Yeah.
Can you see me?
Yes, we can see you. Sure, great.
Marvelous, marvelous, guys. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I'm sorry I can't get on my computer because apparently the room is packed. So that, congratulations for that. Congratulations for packing up the room once again. I want to say thank you. Because first time I met Power and his team, it was years ago actually. I was young. We had a vision. We were hungry, and we wanted things to happen. We wanted things to happen fast, like everybody does. Everybody wants things to go very fast. Everybody wants things to happen in a very fast manner. And eventually we understood that everything has a process, right? And we had to understand that the law of process works in very, very inexplicative ways. So working together with them was marvelous. It's been amazing for the past years to work together with them. I've seen the leadership that you guys are showing and that you guys are providing from Nigeria and from everywhere in the world, because Power and his team has people all over the world. So congratulations for that. You've done an amazing work, and we're always watching you and learning a lot from you guys. I've been able to learn a lot from your energy, your capacity to lead, the way that you guys do things, and it's crazy amazing. I'm very excited. I hope that these past months have been as positive as they can, right, in the current situation where we're at, which is a bit terrible for the world. But nevertheless, we continue to work, we continue to grind, we continue to provide everything that we can from our position. And when we founded Kuailiad, we had a vision. We had the idea that we wanted to provide, as Power said earlier, we wanted to provide something different for the people. We wanted to provide something that allowed people to grow, allowed people to be a part of a community. And it was more than just creating a community of people enjoying a product. It was about creating a family, creating a team, uniting everybody under a vision that was success with cryptocurrency, with transparency, with blockchain, with everything that comes with it, right? And initially, obviously, when we started the ecosystem, a lot of people called us crazy. We knew it was crazy. But now that we have over 50,000 people in the company, we know that we must be doing something right. And for the past weeks, we have faced a lot of troubles, obviously, because when you're working with an Ethereum network that is not your own, it's public. We chose to go public. We chose to work with a decentralized protocol. And that is something that obviously is going to encounter at some point gas fees going higher, a lot of small ifs and bits, but we know that everybody's standing strong through these small ifs and bits. And if you look at the overall management, we're doing good. Now, at the same time, I want to acknowledge people that we are human beings. At the end of the day, we have a lot of things. At the end of the day, we're humble. We're human beings. We have a very nice team of people working with us, over 100 people working on corporate to make sure that we can still provide these kind of products and the kind of level of experience that people are having with the products. Now, talking about everything that we're doing, and we have a few things that I would like to share with you. I can't show you much until a couple weeks past this, but I want to show with you some things that we have under works. One of them is new marketing tools that are coming very soon in English and Spanish, in 6 languages actually, which is going to be an interactive video funnel that is going to work fully interactively for you. Because as you know, we are thankful that people have been providing the work, providing the leadership, providing the idea, and we wanted people to have a tool that works for them. Now it's the moment we are going to work for you guys, and we're going to help you out with tools. We're going to build marketing funnels. We're going to build a lot of things that in this month are going to see the light in August, that are going to bring forward a lot of power for you to be able to push forward, to help people build, to help people understand the vision. It's going to be sharing everything in an amazing way, and I want to show it to you, and I think I'll be able to show a sneak peek next week. But we prepared some tools for everybody to be able to use, and that is going to be helpful for you guys. But there's more. Obviously, there's more. In the past weeks, we are promoting and sponsoring a MotoGP team, Moto3, that is basically a racing team that we want people to back and we want people to support, because we believe that sports is a way to unite people too. This is going to be a very ambitious project, but we want to go for the international championship the next year, and we want everybody to be a part of it. We want everybody to feel those victories. Now, we've been working on a lot of stuff on back end. We have new products coming in the next term. We want people to enjoy what is to come. We have a product related to arbitrage, and we have a product related that it's going to be called quantum trading. And it's going to be a product that is going to be seeing by the end of the year the light. And we hope people are going to enjoy it. It's a product that we've worked very hard on for the past year. It's taken over a year to develop because we started talking about it last year, right? And it's taken over a year to develop. But we want people to understand something. We develop a product, we test it, we risk ourselves. Once we've tested it for months, and this is where we're at right now, we're testing the arbitrage, we're testing the quantum trading software to make sure that before we send it to the people, before we put it in your hands, we have a product that has a track record that is proven to work. We have a product that is functioning. We have a product that is fully user experience so that people can enjoy the functioning of the product and not only suffer from trying to use a product that is difficult to use. So these two products are going to be seeing the light very soon. One of the products that is seeing the light in this quarter, in this next 3 months, is a short-term staking, which is going to allow people to stake any currency they want, any cryptocurrency they want, through our system, which is going to mean instead of having 1,000 days, you're going to be able to, for example, stake Ethereum once it's out. You're going to be able to stake Tezos. You're going to be able to stake many different coins in a very simple way. So you're going to be having the visual capacity to be able to stake a currency, to earn through masternodes and staking with us without having that block of 1,000 days, which is going to offer people different things. One of the things that we're working on, quantum arbitrage, short-term staking, Quailian travel. You want to know things about Quailian travel? Quailian travel, guys, is going to be the first, and I can't say much, but it's going to be the first platform in the world to pay you for traveling. Really pay you. Not pay you to share traveling, but pay you for traveling. And that's something that you're going to see because we're combining staking and traveling in the same vision, guys. This is going to make people enjoy traveling in cryptocurrency all over the world, enjoying car rentals, hotels, full experiences, adventure packs, anything you can imagine, you name it, on one same community. We want to offer people something. And we had it the other day, we were talking about products for the marketplace. We're talking about a very simple thing. We want people to understand that everything we are going to bring to the ecosystem is going to be of the highest quality out there. We could do many things. For example, months back, they said, but you could have launched the debit cards. We could have, but we wouldn't have launched the debit cards we want to launch, the highest quality possible of every service. And this means that, for example, at the end of the year, before the end of the year, we're getting audited by one of the big fours, and we're getting our Singapore major payment institution. And this means that from Singapore, we're going to be able to provide many services worldwide, unlimitedly. And this is something that is going to allow us to close partnerships all over the world, to close partnerships in Nigeria, to close partnerships in South America, to close partnerships with different business providers out there, to be able to provide different products and more business models to people all over the world. So Singapore is something we're very excited for, and we know everybody's waiting for it. We are waiting for it. We're waiting for what is to come in Singapore, and it's very exciting for us. But we want people to understand, as much as we want to run, we're always going to do the same. We're going to be sticking to the safe side. And why are we going to be safe? Because we want people to enjoy high-end products, the higher end possible that we can ever create, because we don't want people having bad experiences. We don't want people having experience in troubleshooting or anything like it. We want people to understand that when we launch a product, it is fully tested, it is fully proved for bugs and for anything that may happen in a software product. And we want people to understand that the experience they're going to receive is the best experience possible, because if not, it's not worth even launching. So we want people to understand that in this, before the end of the year, you guys are going to see a lot of things, massive things coming to the ecosystem. We're excited for the event in January, but we're excited to know how hard the leadership is going because, guys, we are pushing on our end. I know for the past 3 months, I've slept an amount of average of 3 to 4 hours a day, maybe less. but we've been working all day long in the offices. We've been working with the marketing teams, with the IT teams to be able to ensure that everything that is to come now is going to be cool. The new systems are going to be in place. The new academy is coming up very soon, I hope this week. And we're bringing a lot of things to the table to make sure that people can enjoy what we already have and what is to come, integrating services that are going to be amazing for the people. So bear in mind, we have the quantum, the arbitrage system, we have the trial and travel, we're having the short-term stake and reward. That's already four different things you can enjoy. But we're having the marketplace and we're having everything that CrossChains International, our cryptocurrency bank, is going to be offering as well from Estonia. So understand that we've been working on a very important part of the business, which is solidifying where we are standing. We want to stand on very solid ground to make sure that we can't only build for a year or 2 years, but we can build for the next 15, 20, 25, 30 years, because we know cryptocurrency is the future, guys. And we prefer to take it step by step. We prefer to, people are always running. Everybody's running. Are you late somewhere? Are you getting late to where you want to go? Come on, guys. Look at the past. Okay. If you look at many of the people that made massive success, they were not impatient. And we know that. So as much as we want to run, we understand how important it is to have the regulations, how important it is to launch products that fully are operational. This means that we are going to be making massive change before the end of the year. We're going to be implementing huge things that people are going to enjoy. So we are excited. But we're not talking about a month. We're talking about a next 6 month period. But we're talking about things that people are going to enjoy. And although they are ready, and we could be launching them tomorrow out of the door, we want people to make sure and understand that these products are amazing, but we want to make sure that the scalability of these products, how much they can grow, is going to be ready beforehand. Because once we launch these products, we know people are going to love them. We know people are going to want them, but we want to make sure that they can have them and that everybody can be provided, accompanied, and supported from the company to be able to enjoy to the maximum what these products are doing inside the market. But now, with that said, we're getting a lot of things ready. We're doing a lot of work on our end. I hope you guys are connecting to the corporate calls because I'm being there every 2 Thursdays. And this next Thursday, we have a very interesting call. And I hope you guys are connecting to those links. I hope you guys are following us because what we're going to be showing you in the next upcoming weeks is going to be the future of Quailian, guys. And I guarantee it is very, very promising. But as you know, we don't like to overpromise and underdeliver. We prefer to underpromise and over-deliver. And with this said, I want to thank the teams. I want to thank you guys as leaders. I want to thank Power. I want to thank Effa. I want to thank George. I want to thank Francis. I want to thank everybody for the amazing work that you guys are doing. And I want to thank everybody on this call, first and foremost, for taking your time to being here today, because that's amazing, guys. You're thousands of miles away of everybody that's sitting in their couch right now watching TV. And second of all, I want you guys to understand that you are delivering and placing your trust on us. And that is something we are massively thankful for. And we place your trust in us. So to everybody that said hello earlier, to everybody that was recognized, congratulations for your hard work. Congratulations. Keep it up, guys, because we are not going to stop anytime soon. We are going for this. We're going for the big win. And we want to do it. And we understand it's a process. But guys, 2 years in the market, $200 million. We're not doing that bad, right? And we can do better, and we will, but we're going to take things step by step. We want people to be assured that we're always going to make things happen in the right order and the correct timing. And with that said, once again, I would like to thank the people that are doing and making this possible, the leadership that is being demonstrated. Because I know at the other side of the screen, you guys are doing it. You guys are making it happen. You guys are bringing it to the people. And I want to thank you for that because I know how massive your success has been, but I know all the effort that has been behind it. So guys, talking about what is going to happen now and what the leaders are going to talk about now, I want to say we've done many 90-day races. We've done many 90-day sprints in our career. Many networkers have. And trust me, it isn't as easy as they say, but making it finishing the 90-day sprint is one of the biggest things you guys can do in your lives. One of those 90-day sprints changed my life around and brought me to where I am today, or almost where I am today. I've been sprinting for the past 4.5 years and I've never stopped. It's not a 90 day, it's not a 120 day. It's how long you can go at the top of your rhythm without fainting. If you keep up, if you go harder, if every day you wake up in the morning and you feel tired and you say, I don't want to do this, I'm tired, I can't do it anymore, I need a rest, find your why. And if you find your why, you read half an hour every day of good books we can share with you. You have your podcast, you listen to the audios of Les Brown, of all the people I follow and I love and admire. Trust me, guys, you can find a way to your why. You can find the way to get anything you want in the periods of time you want. But you have to understand something that's very important. You are not in charge of what you need to succeed. You need to understand that who is in charge of what you need to succeed is your goal. Your goal is on the driver's seat. She's driving, she's saying, hey, here is where we're going to go. And this is what you need, brother. And if you don't want to do it, go behind it and just leave. Because if your vision is not growing big, if your vision is not acquiring your goals, you're not in the right place. Because one of my mentors always said, okay, you can be brainwashed to understand that your job is going to be forever your job and you're not going to achieve any level of success and you have to stick to safety. Or you can be brainwashed to believe in yourself, to believe in what you can do, to believe in your potential, to believe that anything is possible if you're willing to put the work in, because nothing comes without working. If you don't put the work in, if you don't add the extra fuel every morning, you don't wake up with a smile knowing you are going to get this, you won't. But if you believe in yourself and you have the gratitude to understand that what is coming your way, you deserve it because you earned it with the hard work you are putting in. Any amount of success you earn is yours because you deserve it, because you are worth it. You deserve the success. So understand that, be able to receive from the universe what it's providing for you because you are deserving it. And make sure that every time you talk to yourself, you don't listen to anybody that says you can't do it. Guys, it's not about what you do here or what you do in any other business. It's about how you are willing to live your life. Do you want to live your life the way you've lived it for the past 20 years, 25, 30, as many as you want? Or do you want to live the life that you always dreamed of? Do you want to bring you and your family the life that you want to? And maybe that's not $20,000 a month. Maybe $1,000 a month is good for what you are aiming for. But we need to understand everybody has a different goal. Everybody has a different aim. But what if working for the next 90 days with what these leaders are going to show you, following the steps that already did it and can show you and lead you through the way. And if you follow them, you can get the same success they are having, guys. And trust me, some checks in this room, whew, it's scary, man. Some people are earning big time. Some people made massive success, and there's much more massive success to come. And trust me, guys, I've been there. I've been in the same spot you're sitting at. I was sitting 6 years ago across a table from a guy telling me, brother, you can have success. And I was like, yeah, but why me? Why would it be me? And I thought about it, and I was like, he's right. I can. I mean, I can. Is that a lie? Anybody can have success. Do you have to be special? Do you have to be beautiful? Do you have to be pretty? Do you have to be intelligent? Wipe that away, guys. The only thing you need for success is to keep on it, to keep going. And whenever you're tired, you get up, you grab a coffee, and you go back at it again. Grab the energy that you need from your goal, from the universe, because it's going to provide everything you need if you really want it, if you really desire what you're talking about. Let me tell you something, when you really wish something to happen and you start making it happen instead of just simply waiting for lottery to drop, Because trust me, if you're waiting for the lottery to come, the lottery practically never comes. If you're waiting for luck to bring it your way, guys, it's not going to happen. But what if instead of getting lucky, we go get our own luck? We buy it, we build it, we create our situation for it to bring the success we want. So if today you are in the right place to go for it, good, go. And if you're not in the right place, stop making up excuses and go. Because if you don't go, you'll never know what there is there. So trust me about one thing, and this is not about related to Qual, and I want you guys to understand this is just plain advice for you. You don't have to be the best at anything in your life to go for it. You don't even have to be the first in anything in your life to go for it. You only need to believe that you are entitled to the success you're trying to achieve. Whatever level it is, guys, when I told my companions in my class, being 15 years old, that I was going to be a billionaire, they laughed at me. They laughed at me. And you know what? In a few years' time, it can happen. It can happen, guys. And trust me when I say anything is possible. In 10 years' time, you guys could be launching space rockets if you wish to, and if you really go for it. If you think about this, Elon Musk, one of the guys I admire most in this planet, he's crazy, guys. He's crazy. Okay? And he's a guy that suddenly one day decided he was gonna launch rockets into space. And he's like, imagine this, it's mental. Okay, imagine what people looked at him like 20 years ago when he said, one day I'm going to get to Mars. Mars. He must be freaking crazy. Do you know what? He did it. He did it. Actually, he was down to zero money and he had one rocket left. And if that rocket didn't hit the sky, he was out. He was out of business, guys. And you know what he did? He didn't just back away and say, maybe I shouldn't launch this rocket. This is a lot of money. I'm going to save it and see if I can put it in the bank and, that stays there and at least I won't go broke. He went in and launched it. And you know why he went in and launched it? Because he wasn't in here for the small one. He was in here to grow. He was in here to leave a legacy. And you guys are already leaving a legacy. Because understand this, and I want you guys to understand it. If you impact positively one person in your life, one only person, just one, you will have changed the world. You will have changed their world and yours. That's more than enough because everybody's always talking about the big vision, about impacting millions of lives. Of course, that is the goal. But as long as you focus on impacting one single life, guys, you already made somebody's day better. Be happy, be grateful, because everything that you got, you can build and you can have a lot more. Understand that everything that is happening and coming your way, you deserve. And with that said, I would like to thank you once again and not borrow too much more time off this call, but thank you. Thank you for everything you do, guys, because I really appreciate you and I love you to the bones. And trust me when I say that we are going to do this. We have a lot of work ahead of us. It's not going to be less than a bumpy ride, but trust me when I say it is going to be a worth and we're going to make it worth it. And thank you because seeing people happy, seeing people enjoying, I always talk about it with my partners, seeing people enjoying the product, seeing people enjoying the vision, seeing people having fun, enjoying and growing with this project means a lot to us. And we're very happy, blessed to be able to live through this. So thank you because without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. Without the community, without the family we built in Gualian, this wouldn't be a thing. So thank you. Thank you all for everything you do every single day, guys. And with this, back to you guys. Sorry for taking that long. I always talk a lot. You know that. You shouldn't have given me a space. I mean, it's your fault, actually.
Thank you so much, sir. We have some few questions here for you. Okay, so some of those questions, this is from Mr. Francis.
Mhm,
Okay, the issue of the KYC,
mhm.
um, because most people fail the KYC. I understand the procedure. Like we've been telling them, send a message to support, upload the the picture directly to them, which is very helpful, and it has really helped to reduce the problem. But most people are not actually aware of those stuff. So if you pass the three-time KYC, is not the end of the road. Just send a message to support and upload the passport to them, and take the passport along, take a selfie. It's very simple to do all that. Okay, so it's talking. The next I would like to talk about, the next number three question is the gifts for the people that qualify rank, and when are they getting it?
Okay, we talked about this on the last corporate call, and we explained the situation, which is we've been fighting for the past 6 months with Apple, with different providers of the gifts that we are offering. And eventually, there's come to a point where we are fighting hard to get these, but we offered everybody that wants to the opportunity to get enriched in exchange of that present a marketplace voucher, which is going to allow them to buy low, medium, and here's a surprise, high risk wise. Now, this is a voucher you can keep or you can resell, because as it is not just simply Ethereum or Quais placed in your account, you're getting that voucher. This means that if you exchange it, you're going to get $300, $700, 1,100. You're going to get the amount of Quais that you earned in dollars or in Ethereum to whoever you sell it, and you can buy the present, okay? Or you can get high risk Quais. And understand this, guys, high risk Quais right now is something very limited. We are not going to offer a lot of them. So in this next upcoming weeks, we're going to have uploaded a system where people are going to be able to claim their prizes. They're going to receive the marketplace voucher, and they have to decide whether they want those Quais that can be high risk and medium risk, okay? Or they want to just simply sell that to somebody. They can take the code, they can sell it to a leader. That way, the leader is going to be able to have high risk or medium risk, and you can get the money, okay? But we've been fighting, and trust me, and I'm going to say this looking at the camera, we've been fighting our lives out for these presents. And trust me, it's not only been the Apple presents, it's been the Rolexes, it's been everything. We've been fighting our asses off for these presents within COVID, within providers being low of stock, within everything. When we came and walked up to somebody and said, we need 400 iPads, they were like, we don't even have 400 iPads. And I was like, okay, just give us less, and they were, where do you need to send them? We're all around the world. And they were like, okay, just go home. So it's been crazy, 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 guys. And you know this, and trust me with this, there's nothing that we hate more than not being able to do something. And you know that. And when we first launched the products for the prices, we never thought there would be a global worldwide crisis as it has been. And we never thought we would have to change it for Quais. And we understand that for the people that chose already Quais months back, that it's been more beneficial. And we're looking to see how we can help out with that and how we can make it more beneficial. So what we did is include the high risk Quais, which we were not going to launch, and we're going to offer in this form so that people can enjoy them, because we understand it's something that people have wanted for a very long time. And high risk Quais is a way to compensate people for this thing.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. The next question from the same person, they said, can Qualian publish the details of the executives, that is the founders of Qualian?
Of course.
Um, you know, that's the question.
Of course, right now, actually, we're building a new front end in the next couple of weeks that should be showing everybody the different companies that are working, Horizon as and actually new Instagrams, by the way. We're going to be showing everybody the new Horizon Instagram, which is going to be showing the development team working from Estonia and everybody in it. We're going to be showing my new corporate marketing, because we're opening an office this next week in Barcelona, guys, and I'll send you videos about it. That's going to be so exciting, guys. I'm signing on Monday, and we're moving to a new office in Barcelona that is looking amazing. And we're opening the new office in Estonia that is already open. So we're opening offices in Barcelona, Estonia, and in the next 3 months in Singapore. So we're going to have three corporate offices people can come and visit. We'll obviously schedule timings to not break down with people recording and doing stuff there. But we will be able to offer everybody to meet us and meet and greet, and everybody's going to be there at the January event. Actually, we had to save like 30-40 seats for the people that are going to be able to make it out of the corporate team. Understand that the IT team, we're going to disclose the company that we created for the IT team, but not the entire team. We're going to show the heads of the departments for the IT, because obviously there is a risk when showing your IT department fully. So disclosing the entire names of everybody on the payroll, we can't, but we will disclose the heads of every department. We're going to present everybody that there is behind the scenes, because we have been pretty private about this, but we want people to understand, one, first and foremost, the four founders that we are, which are going to be on the Instagram. It's programmed, I think, in this month. So in the next weeks, we're gonna have a picture of each of us on the Instagram, on the official Instagram, so everybody can see us with a bit of a short biography about each one of us, so you guys can get to know everybody behind the scenes. Some of us you already know, David, you already know me, you already know Miguel. So it's not that difficult. There's only one slot missing, which is Christian, King of Kings, the the King of Kings. This guy is just crazy. He's amazing with the IT. He's just the genius of the lamp, as I call him, man. He's just good. And basically, he's directing the IT team, so he will be there on too, so you guys can meet him and see him. And trust me about one thing: nobody imagines the way he is. I mean, he's so cool. He's so chill about everything, and we see. I get sometimes nervous about things happening, and he's like super chill. He just takes care of everything, handles this, that. Don't worry, teams are on it. He's super chill. You have him on the group actually on core teams, so you have seen him talk. He talks quite a lot. He's a very friendly guy. So yeah, we want you guys to be able to meet us.
Okay, so the next questions, Mr. Francis, I'm not going to read all your questions because some of your questions are questions that you already know the answer, so no need. I'll take questions from Lawrence. Lawrence is asking, what is the current estimated total quantity or value of useful masternode? Oh, come on, this is too beyond the Qualian itself. We cannot, Qualian can tell you the number of masternode hosted on the entire blockchain of Ethereum. That's not possible. Um,
The Ethereum network is launching initially 500,000 Ethereum to staking, approximately, which is 500,000, and you need 32 Ethereum per node. So it's gonna be, I don't know, make the math. Let me make the math. Let's see. Um, let me see for you, but it's somewhere around that. Five 540,000, I think it was, or 549,000. And if you divide that between 32 Ethereum per node, it's going to be about 17,000 nodes initially. There you go. That's an estimation.
okay, yeah.
That's the first throw. That's the first Ethereum 1.2.0 beta phase 1.0. Now, when you go to second and third base, about 40% of the Ethereum in the market is probably going to be staked in the next year, year and a half. Never know. It's going to go slowly and steadily, but it is going to be quite an amount of Ethereum. We estimated about 40% of Ethereum is going to be staked in the next year. So that's a good number. It means half of the market is getting stopped.
Yeah,
Held.
I used to think about 53%, but I was like,
Hmm.
I was too high up there. And
Yeah, more or less. I mean, we can't really know until it enters staking fully. It's going to be a deploy of, they're doing the 4th of August actually, in 3 days, guys. We're very excited about this. The first phase, and it's going to be something about 2 or 3 months space between each phase. But by mid-year next year, it will be fully 2.0, and that's going to be crazy. I mean, whew, I mean, we wish that's they have the same issue as we do. We want to do things, and then there's a limit time frame where you got to do things step and step, and it's tiring to do things step by step, but you need to with these technologies because you don't want to mess up.
okay, the next
That's a
question,
theory.
how many percentage of that is currently credited to Qualian?
Uh, we can't know. It depends on the amount of Ethereum you have. For
Yeah,
now, the amount of nodes that we're gonna set up is very limited until the technology gets a bit less experimental and starts to get on the main net. Because you need to understand that every Ethereum you hold right now on Ethereum 2.0, you can't immediately exchange the reward. So it is not that usable for us until phase two. But we are going to give it a test run. We're going to show people how it works and how we enjoy it. Actually, myself, I hope next weekend to start setting up nodes and seeing how they work and how they come out, because we know how it works theoretically. We want to give it a test run in practical side.
Okay, yeah. The third question is the money that people are the number of coins being bought. Are they being used for that's the LRMR? Are they being used for the masternode or for of coin staking?
The amount of coins that you buy is being sent directly to staking. Yes, that is what we use for the product. It's being sent to staking, and the entire amount of what you people buy is being entirely sent to staking.
Many of these questions are too personal, but some of the questions are like, you know, uh, projectively talking about the price of Ethereum. But let me just ask it. It could be personal, but how do you see Ethereum from now till 2023?
Okay, I gotta say that this is not financial advisement, but I see I see Ethereum rising to at least 600, 500 to $600 before the end of the year, and I see Ethereum between 1,000 and $2,000 next year.
Okay.
See
Yeah. So
2021. I hope it's earlier. I had a prediction of $1,000 Ethereum before the end of 2020. I hope, but I can't promise that. But what I do know is Ethereum is going to rise a lot during the next year. It's already doing it. Actually, it's
okay.
rallying up like crazy, and it should maintain the same rhythm it's having. So it promises quite a nice return.
Yeah. So, okay, you've really talked about the short-term staking. Number seven, I think the um, the historical return of investments, for the past. I hope, is there any measure of decreasing it, or it's still gonna be keeping up with that range?
I think we predicted low risk to stay somewhere around 4 to 5%. So it's more or less what it is right now. Low risk has been stable for a very long time. And we predict that medium risk is going to stay somewhere around 9 to 10.5%. So it's going to be oscillating between 9 to 10%, I would say. So it's more or less what it is right now. I don't think it's going to move a lot more. We made the numbers, and there has to be a huge rise in the amount of staking that we have for it to be affected once again, like hundreds of millions. So it should stay more or less around the numbers it's showing right now.
Okay. Okay. So the Madrid events. I spoke with you about Nigerian coming as a unit, and okay. So you're going. The company is going to send us an invitation letter for all the
Hmm.
people coming, and so that's answer some of his questions. And the next question is very personal. It's asking it to you. So, what is your driving force, your motivations to create this kind of awesome platform? He used the word awesome. I don't know why.
My driving force. We started. You want to know why I really started Quailian? I can't talk for my partners, but I'm going to tell you why I started Quailian. I had a team, as you know, and that team was working hard every single day for the past years. We've been working our asses off together as a family. Now, when you get to the point where you know you can build several businesses, right, and you can do many things, but some of those businesses are not going to mean anything for your team. You understand you have a team of people. You are responsible, to them, and you're held accountable because they believe in you, you believe in them. You created a family. So we needed something that allowed the team to be happy, to build somewhere they could enjoy, to build a legacy, to build strong for years. And we were tired of not finding anywhere where people could build happily. So when we found this product, we discovered what it could do, how long term it could be, because there must be many other products in the world, and I have some of them that are very aggressive and earn crazy amounts of money, but are not as scalable and as um, stable as this product, we found something that could really mean we could build for many years. And it had a lot of way to go. It had a long way to go. So we thought about it and we said, why not share it with the people? Why not create a community? And eventually, when you see every morning I wake up, and at 8 a.m., I'm already connected to the computer and I don't stop typing until 12 midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. I work like huge hour shifts, like 17, 18-hour shifts a day from Monday to Sunday. And what really keeps us alive is every time I open the Instagram, and I see the guys, I see the leaders, I see people enjoying, I see people feasting, I see people having fun, I see people enjoying life at several different levels. But I see people being grateful for what is happening, being grateful for what we do. Because some days you have those crazy days where you would just, shove everything in the bin and just leave. But then you have these moments that are magical. Moments like this call, moments like when you talk to a leader, and somebody thanks you for everything you're doing. Because many of the things we're doing, and the shame about it is many of the things we're doing right now, people cannot see. And they can't imagine the load of work that we have on our backs, but we do. And for those people that come around and say, hey, I know you're not available. I know you don't have the time right now, but thank you. And it's like, it goes such a long way, guys. And you must have lived it too. I mean, it's a very grateful industry when you see people enjoying, you see people growing, you see people developing themselves. Initially, everybody was in it for the money, right? But it gets to a point where you're enjoying yourself. You're enjoying what you're seeing in others. You're enjoying seeing people growing and having success, building a family outside of their own family, right? It becomes something amazing. It becomes something different. So every morning I wake up, and I open the Instagram of different leaders. I go checking out, and I don't follow many people, and I follow people that many of them were not used to this kind of business, and they entered many months ago maybe, and I see them, eating, having a good party, enjoying with the family, buying Ethereum, living this market, right? And even if it's a small or bigger impact, you see you've impacted people's lives and you want more. You want to really change people's lives. You want to make a huge shift. And we know 2021, if we keep the same direction we're going at, it's going to be massive. It's going to be massive. And we just have to do it. There's some days you're tired, you're exhausted, you can't even handle your life anymore, but you keep going, you keep going, you keep going. That's why I say you don't have to be special. You just have to keep going, guys. And trust me, we're human. Some mornings I wake up, I call David and tell him, hey, dude, I'm sick and tired. I just can't. And he's like, let's go, man, let's go. And some days it's the other way around. And it's some days that you just are exhausted. You wake up in the morning and you can't even get out of bed, but you keep going and you find the strength, you find the will, and you push forward for the team, you push forward for the company, you push forward for the vision, for your family, for your friends. You got to do that. Then it comes to a moment where you're financially off and you don't need money, but you want success, you want to build a legacy, you want to be remembered, and and you want to help people out, genuinely help people out. And for me, having meetings some days where I'm just truly exhausted and I have a meeting that is gratifying and people say, hey, thanks for showing me this, and I'm like, hey, it's my gig, it's my job to show you this. But it's true, man. I mean, it's great. It's just amazing. For me, Parlin is a vision itself. It's my life. It's purely my life.
Thank you so much. I think, like you said, the Aquarian is my life. At some point, it's not necessarily about the money. I told a friend it's not about the money. I take the money, but it's not about the money. It's about the value I've created. My goal is to create, an organization second to none in the history of Africa, generally speaking. And we want to produce by before the end of this year, we want to produce at least three global ambassadors in Kuala. And that's what we want to do. And by next year, we want to produce 10 global ambassadors. Then, it's all about enjoying the moment. That's the key. Raising 25 million US dollars, building the whole essence of this big project you've already said it, the people are making real money in in Nigeria, and thank you acknowledge that people, it's not about the money. I'm not driven by money, but when we started, it was about the money, it was about the money, and we were running like, like beasts. We're like beasts then. Now it's not about the money. It's all about humility, the enjoyment, the peace, the joy, being able to share stories all around this country, because over there where you are and in my country is very different. That what we call, giving someone 10,000 naira is very, 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 it goes a long way. But when it comes to how much this company have changed people's life, I think if we want to, because from next year we're coming out with we want to start up a Newsweek kind of weekly programs where we showcase some of the investors of Guinan to share their stories. You weep for many who borrowed money to start this company, but today are making $100 a day. That's the story. That's what moves me. It's not, there's no story greater than that. People turning their life around 100%, 360-degree turnaround. People who started with us. And I like sometimes I shed tears. When I see how life of people have changed a lot. This what you've done. I don't know what to say, but thank you. But working with you is one of the greatest decisions I've made in my life. Someone asked me, "What's your greatest decision?" I said, taking the decisions to work with Zavi. At that moment when we started, it wasn't about only me. We have people like Brendan Hill. We have people, all those guys that we have, that was to stay behind. Despite all, and look at how that decisions have changed my own life, not just my life, the life of my family and everybody. So, and I'm so excited about, what you have done for us over here in Africa. So, you talk about office. I believe one office will be available next year in Nigeria. Um, that will represent Africa. Because the COVID-19 have really stopped a lot of stuff. I believe you should have because all the plans we had was you would have been before April.
I
You
would have
know,
loved to be able to travel earlier. Here in Spain, they're probably going to close us down again
yeah.
for a few months. So
So
2020 is just, you know,
yeah,
it's been crazy.
let let
Guys,
2020 be.
but
Let's
we're
just
standing strong. I mean, that's it. We look at 2021. We build towards 2021. Let's make 2021 the best year in our entire lives. That's what
yeah.
there is.
I'm gonna come out of 2021 as a multi-millionaire. That's all it requires. The whole COVID-19 is a blessing for us to stay and become millionaire. Stay at home and be a millionaire. That's the goal. Because I'm so excited about the project we have. Project is so amazing. It's simple. So, in terms of how much life is changed, we are actually changing life. So I want to thank you so much for what you've done, the decisions you made. To David, please, on behalf of Nigeria, I don't know how many the kind of bags of appreciations we can send to David and say thank you, and to the King of Kings himself, and to Christians. He's I've never seen someone like that, but he's so humble. That's one of the greatest things. When I meet you, I decided to like, I don't, the humility is the key. One thing I've learned from you and from the entire team is humility. How you guys have been able to build this kind of a big project but still stay humble. It's one of the things that if I want to let something in my head, run out, I stay very, very humble. I think that is the key. So really appreciate what you've done. And so don't forget Nigerian office, first or second quarter of of next year.
Yes,
That time I
sir.
think we should have and your trip. I think we will meet up with you in Madrid first. Then we will discuss with you when you're coming to Nigeria. So I just want
It's
to,
likely, but we can set up a full tour. We can set up a full tour and go everywhere and enjoy and have fun and work and build
yeah,
for
thank you
sure.
so much. Yeah, I'll call on Mr. Ifa. Ifa, you have to, do you have something to say? And is George online with us? You can
Yeah,
say something. Yeah.
yeah, excellent afternoon to each and every one of you. I just want to appreciate the co-founder of Qualia, Mr. Javi Mulazila, for his wonderful works. At least having worked with him for the past 4.5 years is a blessing. The highest thing we can achieve in life is making money every single day in a very puritanical form. But because any money you make in a very puritanical form also give you that privilege to worship your God in spirit and in truth. So I want to appreciate him for bringing this wonderful project. I want to also appreciate the Well Builders family headed by my coach, Mr. Power Aden, for everything you have done for the Team Africa and the entire world, and George Omoko, and some of the top leaders like Mr. Francis Oluwafemi, Mr. Yogu. Thank you everybody for joining us. From next week, we are going to have daily Zoom meeting every single day, 8 p.m. Nigerian time, every single day. So we need to run this 90 days race. In the next 90 days, let's make it up. At least my vision is not just to make $100 in a day because I've already marked that out. At least I want to go and make at least $10,000 in a day in the next 90 days. Thank you, Mr. President, because without you, this would not have been possible. Without Quadrant, it would not have been possible. Thank you for this wonderful project. I know in the next 90 days, the sky is going to be my starting point. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Power. Thank you, George. Thank you, Javi Hernandez, the man that I describe as a democracy too. Thank you for this wonderful project. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, my friend.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. And I want to say, if I is Mr. George, has he been able to join us?
Not yet. Let me just 1 minute. Let me get to him.
Oh, and so having said that, I think there's some few questions that I haven't read. Mr. Francis, do I have any of your question not read? Hello, Mr. Francis, are you there? Do we still have any of your questions? Do you have any other questions? I think
Hello,
you are.
Mr. Francis. I can see him unmuting now.
Yeah, you have to unmute yourself. You have to unmute yourself. Okay, let me ask him to.
All right.
All right. Yeah, Mr. Francis.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah, do you have any questions? So you are now with Zavi. So what will you do? Face to face with him. So you said you want to see him. Okay, you are.
Sincerely speaking, yes, sincerely speaking, you can see my both hands up. Can you see my hands? Can you see
Yeah,
my
I can
hands?
see. Yes, I can see.
I give it to Hernandez. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm good.
Amazing, amazing.
Okay, great.
I'm good. You have done excellently well. So no more queries, no more questions. I'm fine. Thank you.
Thank you
Okay,
for
so
your
you
trust.
surrender now. So are you surrendering now? Okay.
Yes.
All right, all right. So when is your presidency? When are we announcing the presidency?
Very soon. Very, very soon. Very,
Okay.
very soon. In fact, sooner than you thought.
This month, right? Sooner than this month, right?
Sooner than you thought.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
All right. Appreciate your building efforts. You're building something very massive. Appreciate it. My greetings to you and your family. And you guys, you're really doing so well. So we already have all these leaders promoting, doing extremely well. Most of them are coming up. Fast track, are you online with us? Hello, Fast Track, are you online with us? Mr. Lorenzo?
Yeah, yeah. George is online right now.
Okay, Mr. George, can you have a word to speak with Zavi? Zavi is online.
I can see Fast Track here. He's logged in.
Yeah, Fast Track, how are you?
The mute, the
Fast,
mute.
Fast Track, you have to unmute yourself, okay?
Yeah, but the host is not allowing me.
The host have allowed you now. The host have allowed
Okay, okay,
you.
okay,
Allowed.
okay. Okay, so
Yeah,
can you hear me now?
yeah, we can hear you, Zavi. This is
Okay, awesome.
Fast Track is the international director of kuailiadp. Well, he's a great leader, and most of the question I ask is actually his questions, all those list of questions. He's always a guy that has 20 questions for one, for every one thing for you. So thank God that I've asked. So Fast Track, I have exhausted all your questions and he has answered all. So it's just to say, I just want you to have a word with him, with Zavi. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Pa. Thank you, Jevia. Actually, a great pleasure meeting you, and I take particular interest in the one fact you stated that you started this project at the age of 17. Is that true?
Mm-hmm. That was, I started, so we had a project that grew into this project, and that was, yes, correct. I was 17, yeah.
Congratulations on that. And it's remarkable to note that the Ethereum founder was also, he got the idea at the age of 19.
Yeah,
so for me,
Vitalik is very, very young, actually. He's very young.
Yeah. So for me, that's an indication that nature, the universe, is trying to help mankind through you and the guy who launched Ethereum. This has nothing. Yeah, this has nothing to do with excess schooling and the stuff at that age, but more of natural ability and the need or the desire to be able to help others, to bring out what you came with at birth. That's very, very striking for me, because at some point in life, you have to live beyond the money. You have to live beyond the fame. You have to ask yourself, what is it you really want to do for mankind? So I see that as something everybody should note, that people of 17, 19 are being called now to help the world, more than those who have professorial degrees, who are politicians, who make a lot of noise, but deliver very little to the individual person. So I want to say thank you for revealing that information. And because of my background, I'm a coach and a mentor to a lot of upcoming people. So stories like your own will definitely motivate them. Beyond everything, so okay, why not join the business? Why not be an investor with someone who got this idea at the age of 17? That's going to resonate with a lot of young people. Because the future of the world is not in the schools. The future of the world is the ability to learn on your own, using online and blockchain enabled systems like yours. Okay, thank you for that. I think mine is just gratitude that finally all the questions have been answered. When you join a new thing, if you're an inquisitive mind like me, I'm a teacher. So to be able to teach others, I should be able to know more than them. To be able to lead others, you need to be ahead of those you lead. So, and I think the questions have helped a lot of people who logged in today to understand better. But I have one last one. Is there any possibility of me running out of understanding?
I know one will come in. One question. Go ahead. Just go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Stop him from doing 20 power, please. You let him go, who start again.
The last time you called me, the last time I was called, the host was still, I was muted, so I couldn't respond to the recognition of international director. Thank you, Power. Power made it possible for me to see reason to investigate. And when I investigated, I liked what I saw. In fact, the first time I joined, the only reason I joined was, let me go to the back end and get more information. And I'm happy that what I saw at the back end, I'm not a technical guy. You don't need technical knowledge to make money anyway. But you need to appreciate the level of technicality and the openness available at the back end. So when I saw that, yes, that gave me a lot of courage to hop in. And in a month and a few days, maybe probably call my background, I was able to do international director just to satisfy my own curiosity. And I was happy everything, the gift and all that. I got every information I needed that, yes, this system works. It has proven itself. And that gave me the courage to start, bringing in people who might think this will actually help. Remember, we're from the